Good.
Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to a filthy read. Welcome to a filthy read. Um, we're, I guess I'll um, collective, uh, let's, for the collective love readings. Collective love readings. Okay. This is going to be a collective love reading. Collective love reading. Um, for those of us who have encountered a divine counterpart, for those of us in separation, for those of us who have soulmates, um, soul ties, mirror souls, neighboring spirit connections, all that sort of all that sort of shit. All throughout those of us who are in those sorts of connections, this is gonna be a collective love reading for you. So sit back, relax, get comfortable. If you have not already done so, please hit the share button so we can get more bald-headed bitches in the chat for their highest joy and excitement and healing and clarity to move forward on their path. So let's get to it. Collective love messages, collective love messages, collective love messages. Let's see what's the word on the street. Okay. Looks like somebody here in this collective is trying to be strong. Someone here is trying to be strong, but they're crying about something. So we have Aeon, the Judgment card here, with the Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like the story here is there's somebody in a connection with a detrimental feminine. Whoever this somebody's here is in a connection with the Queen of Wands in reverse is a detrimental feminine fire energy, and it's typically the type of woman that's like the Queen of Wands in reverse is like nasty, bitchy, prone to jealousy and like cattiness, maybe even like this is the type of bitch that likes to look down on other women, but really this bitch ain't shit. It's like how you're not in a position, this person is never in a position to look down upon or judge anybody, bitch, because, you know, your pussy lips smell like fucking 8 cans of fucking shark shit, and you're looking down on somebody else. Like very, very conniving even, like just very like, well, I would never do that. I would never do that. It's like, bitch, because you would never have the qualities and the accolades necessary to be in that position. Yet she looks down on people who are. And I feel like, and like it's also the type of bitch that's. I don't like the Queen of Wands in reverse energy, clearly, but it's just also the type of feminine energy that likes to maybe uses sex. Like this is the type of feminine energy that likes to use sex to like manipulate or get what they want, because that's really all that she has to offer. So she's not really worth anything in the first place. But somebody here has made a judgment call on this feminine energy. Like, you know what? I don't think they're dealing with it. Let's read on. Let's see what else we got. That's not me. I've been humbled too much in my life to hate on others. I've never been, even if I have humility, I'm in my life to hate on others. I've never been, even if I have humility, I'm just not the type of bitch that I don't give a fuck what other people are doing. Not jealous. I don't have room or energy to hate or be jealous of nobody. Never have. Not once in my life have I hated on another bitch. Not one time. Not one time. Not in my lifetime. Oh. I feel, okay, so whoever this is like resonating for, whoever's in this situation, I feel like they're in whatever situation they're in. It's like it makes them uncomfortable. Like whatever situation they're in, it's like they're faking it for some reason. It's like they're faking it. It's like they're trying to pretend that they're okay with this lady, but they're not. Like it's like, ew. It's kind of like okay, this is a hobo. The word hobosexual popped into my mind. But this is like, somebody is in a situation where they are, how do I put this? It's almost like they're pretending to like being in the situation because it's providing them some sort of like benefit. Like whether it be like, oh, that was perfect, like some sort of benefit. But it's like it's like almost like the benefit of it is not enough anymore, and they're kind of just like, ew, why would you be in this situation? Like, I'm never gonna be in a situation. I will leave. Like, I will never be in a situation. I don't care if it's about money. I don't care if it's about stability. If I'm in a space with people who are not as good as me, I'm going to leave the situation. I'll figure it out. I don't... Because, like, what happens is when you start to compromise your integrity or devalue your authenticity or completely neglect being authentic and wearing a mask just for some sort of benefit or come up or something like that, you're building your life on inadequate shit. And over time, it makes it may get more difficult to get out of these sort of situations. But then you built your life on like a foundation of lies or deception or disgust. Like, this energy actually physically makes my stomach hurt. So there's something about this situation that's making somebody like nauseous. It's making me very, very uncomfortable. Like, bleh. Anyway, so Slay came out. So there's another situation here that I don't feel like is a part of this energy. How do I put it? It's like, so there's a person here who's sitting in this environment that they don't want to be in with this shark pussy ass bitch, this barnacle booty having asshole. This bitch with booty beetles and panty crickets. She's got all that shit. Sitting in this situation with this bitch. But, like, maybe in the distance, there's a situation that is much more preferable. And it's much more preferable. But it's like... Somebody's on the outside looking at this other situation. And I feel like this person's like, I left this. They left this to be with this, to be in this situation. Like this is somebody here is like this is what I did. I did this to myself. Like I could have had all of this. It was right. It was right. It was in my within my grasp. And they're fucking dealing with this fucking nasty ass bitch. I mean, she might not be nasty, but yeah, she's nasty on the inside. Maybe even the outside too. Cause I don't care what your aesthetic is. I don't care what your outside looks like. I don't care what your vessel is giving. If your internal world is shot, you're fucking disgusting and deserve to be wiped out. I no longer have tolerance for room. I'm not going to placate or be like, oh, well, people are on their own journey. I don't give a fuck about you and your fucking journey. If you're a bad person, bitch, you need to be fucking removed from the planet at this point. We don't have time. We no longer have time for people hurting other people, abusing other people, lying to other people, manipulating other people, murdering other people, being violent to others. Like, there's no more. I don't have any more space. There is no more space on the planet for people like that, and you deserve to be fucking wiped out. And I think this bitch is one of them. Enter the divine feminine. Enter the divine feminine here. You know what? Maybe that's not fair. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm just Miss Perfect. Well, a little bit, mostly. I mean, it took work. I'm not perfect, of course. Not in that way. But like, I don't know. I don't like hurtful people, and I don't like hurtful shit. And I don't have a lot of forgiveness for it, because you don't have to. Because people who are a piece of shit know that they're a piece of shit. It's not like they don't know, unless you're a complete fucking a narc or something, a complete narc, completely fucking egotistical to where you think you're the best thing on earth. In which case you have a fucking mental disorder, so I'm not gonna give you too much, but like, anyway, I'm rambling. Let me get on to the reading. Enter the divine feminine. There is a divine feminine here who, I feel like, she... Okay, I feel like this divine feminine here, this empress energy, because I feel like there's clearly a separation, but it's like this situation is like she's being shielded from it. She's being shielded from it, and now I'm hearing that they're getting their karma. They're getting their karma. Whoever is in, let me pull the cards out. I want you to see the way this shit came out. So it's like, it's got this energy here, and I feel like it's kind of like shielded off. She's over here, the divine feminine's over here, like not, maybe I don't feel like she's aware of any of this. She's kind of doing her own thing here with the slay. And I also feel like this slay energy is connected to the divine feminine, obviously. It's connected to the empress. But I don't feel like... I feel like all of this is happening not because of her, but usually the divine, when you encounter a divine feminine, and you are like a nasty, hateful, jealous bitch, or you're an ain't shit ass, dusty ass Nickelodeon, she tends to trigger those sorts of dark energies to either evolve and get better, or they attack her and then they get fucked up by spirits. Like, that's is one or the other. You encounter the gods, you encounter divine feminine, she triggers you into ascending, into getting better, into improving, evolving, blah, 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 blah. Or she triggers the darkness in you. They attack her or betray her or offend her in some way, and her spiritual team God, source, spirit, divine forces will fuck your ass up for trying it. And that's how it goes, right? And I feel like that's what's happening here. I feel like that's what's happening here. Yeah, the loving eye as the underlying issue. Somebody is watching the divine feminine at this time and maybe wishing that they were. There's the Knight of Swords here. Watching the divine feminine. Yeah, somebody here is remorseful about something. I feel remorse, man, damn, how did I do that? How did I fuck this up? The sun in transition, though. The sun is in transition. There's happiness potential here. There's happiness potential here, but I feel like nothing's moving. I'm hearing no pain, no gain. I feel like somebody's in a situation with this Queen of Wands in reverse. I hope you are you. If you're following me, let me know. If you're able to follow this story, let me know. Otherwise, I want to make sure it makes sense. Because it kind of doesn't make sense in a way. Because it's like this situation is like being protected. It's like not being protected, but like it's like a bubble. I want to say. Anyway, somebody here is in this situation with this Queen of Wands in reverse. It makes sense. Okay, thank you, Glenn. Where it's like somebody here. There's a people pleaser here. Somebody here is a people pleaser, a severe people pleaser, and I feel like this. So it's like there's something that needs to be done, and I feel like this person doesn't want to do it because they're a piece of shit. Like one of the cruelest things that you can do to another human being is to pretend to care about them more than you actually do. One of the cruelest things that you can do to another person is pretend to care about them more than you actually do. And I feel like that's what this person is doing. And if this is raining for you, you're a goddamn fucking piece of shit human being. Gonna call it like I see it. I don't give a fuck. And you deserve everything that has happened to you and that is happening to you because you put yourself in this situation. But it's like they don't want to do it. It's like they don't want to just fuck. They don't want to man up and do what the fuck they need to do to change things. For whatever reason, it's like I don't even feel like they're not even stuck in this situation. They're not stuck. I don't feel they're free to go. They're free to go. They're free to go. They're free to go. They're free to go, but it's like they don't want the comfort. They don't want to face. Maybe this bitch might be a little. Yeah, whoever this person is, I feel like they're easily manipulated by this person. They're very easily manipulated. Somebody I don't like weakness. Oh my god, and I can't. I'm not. I've been vulnerable. I've been in situations where I've been vulnerable. I've been in situations where I've been injured. But I've never been a weak bitch. Not once in my life have I been a weak bitch. So whenever I detect weakness in like this, but this is like, and this I'm only saying this is weakness because like somebody, ew, this personality trait is fucking disgusting to me. Like, I don't like the way it feels. It's not making me feel good about myself at all. Maybe this person doesn't feel good about themselves either. And they shouldn't. Just, ugh. This is so weak. This is a weak, this is a very, very weak, disgusting person that is allowing this, that is staying in the situation. They're staying in the situation. I don't, anyway. I have to move that person out so the divine femme comes in. Why the fuck is that bitch there in the first place? Tell the bitch to get out. Like you're in, it's like, stop caring about other people's feelings. Especially people who don't need to be in your life anymore. Like, I feel like people hold too much space for detrimental people. I feel like our world has become so accepting and so understanding and so woke that we're holding space and holding safety and showing grace to people who do not deserve it. In situations that do not deserve it. Like, it doesn't matter what the circumstances are around this at this point, especially if we're talking about like a divine connection. I hate to break it to you, God don't give a fuck about the petty shit, to be honest, at all. Zero fucks. And if assuming what you are saying is true, the divine feminine chooses you. And so, like, the divine feminine is not going to come into your life. You come into her, you cross her path. Like, it's not, like, this is not a situation where men get to choose this shit. You don't get to choose, men. I'm so sorry. If you want a divine feminine, it's not up to you. It's up to her. And they don't like hearing that shit, but it's the truth. Look at nature. All the feminines in nature are the ones who get to decide if they want to fucking, get booed up with whoever. All the birds doing all these fucking crazy ass feather dances and shit, and the girls are like, yeah, nigga, no. Or like all the fish that have to do the swimming and all that little curly aqua aerobatic shit. I think even in the insect kingdom, black widows fucking straight up eat their fucking mates. The men are not in control of this shit in the way that they have murdered, raped, pillaged, plundered, manipulated for the last couple of millennia. That shit, you had to actually perform acts of violence to get that shit. It's not how nature runs. And I feel like they know that deep down. But I don't even know. Why the fuck am I even talking about this? Let me get back to the reading. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 cards out. I ain't said shit about nothing. Anyway, yeah, 2 of Wands in transition here. Again, I feel like somebody here is going back and forth with themselves about this situation. It's almost like this person, ew. It's like they're making themselves like it. It's like they're forcing themselves to like this, or they're forcing themselves to be okay with this person, but they don't. It's making them. It's repulsive. Being around this Queen of Wands in reverse is making them physically sick. I feel it, like if see, this is why I don't be fucking with men like that. Like I've spent, let's see, a good 85, maybe even 90% of my life single. Not because I can't get a man. That's the easiest thing in the fucking world to get. I can do that shit like today, right? I can walk outside and fucking grab somebody off the street. Right there. It's easy. Beautiful women, divine feminine, not an issue. I don't I don't like stupid shit. I just don't like stupid shit, so I stay single. And I be chilling. I be chilling. Jealousy, Five of Swords, and the King of Pentacles here. Okay, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. So now we have more. There's a divine feminine here who's kind of like not a part of this situation, or she's doing her own thing, some other place, playing the game. But then we have this King of Pentacles here, who assuming that we're going to assume that for purposes of this story, and this is what it kind of all fell in this kind of line, like this King of Pentacles, masculine, earth energy, if this king is with this queen in whatever situation, there's something about this King of Pentacles. There's somebody here who is is about to be wealthy. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what is happening in his life, but he's about to be very, very wealthy. Somehow there's something that he's got. He's got something going on to where he's about to be in a place of wealth and abundance, right? The King of Pentacles. And I think she suspects there's something. It's like she knows that this man has potential to be great, or that something's about to happen for him, and it's like she's being sneaky. She's being very sneaky with him, sneaky around him, because she wants to lock him down. She may then be trying to fucking get pregnant. She may be trying to do. She's trying to get pregnant. She's doing really, really sneaky shit to make sure that any sort of abundance or wealth or whatever that he gets goes straight to her. And I can't really blame her, because if he's this weak ass fucking Dusty Nickelodeon with no backbone, and it's giving like micro dick energy, I'm not surprised that she's trying to play him like that, because he's fucking stupid. Okay, again, and if this works. This is the dumbest nigga on the planet, because this shit is obvious as fuck. This is so obvious. And the longer he stays in this connection, the more maybe he's also like, I also feel like he's contemplating just letting it happen too. He's contemplating letting it happen. Just because he thinks because he doesn't want to fight. He's lazy. He's very this person's they're exhausted on a soul level. Okay, now I get. Okay, now it's not. Yeah, he's still stupid as fuck, but like I tapping into the energy. This person's like spiritually exhausted because if you've been getting your ass kicked by karma for fucking over a divine feminine, I bet you're tired of shit, nigga. I bet you is T-I-Ren. You is T-I-Ren. She say, "Oops, not me." I mean, she doesn't have to be trying to get him pregnant, of course. Or she doesn't have to be trying to get pregnant, but like there's like, for purposes of a collective energy, there's a feminine here who's like doing sneaky shit to this masculine who's on the come up. Like some of them are trying to get pregnant, some of them are doing some kind of sneaky shit, lying, manipulating other people. Other people may be in on it too. I feel like for some people in this collective, it's like this feminine energy is like getting other people involved to manipulate and gaslight this masculine? Is he that? Because he's tired. He's not. He doesn't. This is not the type of masculine that deserves to have a woman at all. Like, you can't lead. This person's not a leader. This person's not. He's not a leader and he's not a protector. This person just kind of like, it gets order. Like, it follows orders. And not even like in a good way. Like a minion almost. This person's a minion. This person's a minion. They kind of just do whatever other people tell them to do or want them to do without they have no authority. Because I don't see no emperor out here. I do not see no emperor out here. I see the only masculine energy that's out here is the sun and the King of Pentacles. And both of these bitches are in transition. So, anyway. This is a very interesting story. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel with this Three of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like the people. It's like, yeah, the people that this person, the people that somebody here used to fuck with, they don't fuck with them like that no more. Like all the collaborations or maybe the partnerships or the collaborations, partnerships. I'm also hearing business deals. It's like there's something. It's like they don't fuck with any of that shit no more. I think this person is starting to realize, or maybe has realized that that there were certain people that were around. There were certain people in their life that were only there as long as they were doing what other people wanted them to do, if that makes sense. And I feel like it's left them in like disillusioned. Yeah, it's like, yes, so somebody here is realizing that the people that were around were only there as long as, this person was giving them what they wanted, or doing what they wanted, or behaving how they wanted, or blah blah blah. Yeah, and I feel like this person has remained in that vibration, and I don't think they have any. They're the Hanged Man, and maybe they don't know how to be. Maybe they don't know how to be different. Maybe they don't know how to stand up for themselves, or how to. They don't know how to do it. I don't think they know how. I don't think they're even interested in trying to do it. The moon in reverse. Hard to ignore. Whatever this Queen of Wands in reverse is doing behind the scenes, whatever she's doing behind the scenes, whatever she's planning or plotting, or whatever her scheme is going to be revealed very, very soon in a way that's going to be hard to ignore. And if this King of Pentacles ignores it, it's just like there's nothing. That's it. Spirit is walking away from this situation once and for all. And if this is a masculine who could potentially be, and whatever blessing, it's like whatever blessing that he is about to get is not going to happen. Because he hasn't mastered himself at all. He's not trying to. Because this bitch has done something, or is doing something that is going to be revealed. It's something like, you can't, whatever is happening, it's like happening right in front of his face, and he won't be able to ignore it. But there's something here about this. There's like there's a blessing here for him. A large financial blessing. I don't know if it's like a big job, a large lump sum. There's something happening here for him. Collective, yes, it's a collective reading, but this is a collective reading, but this is a very specific collective. Like, this energy feels very, very pointed and very, very this is for a specific person or a very select few people. So, you could stay and listen, because I know you like to hear me talk shit anyway. Are they chopping down that tree? They are. Yeah, there's some sort of financial blessing, some sort of like I'm seeing golden coins rain down here. But he's not going to. He's going to stay. If he doesn't get out of this situation, God is not going to bless him. And this is the gag of it, because I feel like this bitch can detect that he is either working on whatever the fuck he's got going on is going to bring him a lot of money. I think she knows this. There's something, I don't know how she knows, but she knows this shit. She knows this is happening for him. But the gag is, God is not going to give this to him as long as this bitch is in his life. So it's like, and if this bitch were to fuck around and get pregnant by him, she's still gonna be broke. Like, God's not gonna bless him. Does not give people blessings to be wasted on unworthy people. So sometimes this is for my spiritual baddies and the people that are aware. Sometimes, so not always, but a lot of the time, if you are a spiritual person with awareness and you have and practice or whatever, and you're having a hard time with finances and money or abundance or some sort of blockage, the first thing you should always do is check the people around you and see who's in your life and see who probably doesn't need to be. There's a mole. There's a mole around. I'll say that. Moving on. So it's kind of like, she doesn't even know what the fuck is she doing? Ouch! And whatever it is that's about to be revealed to him is going to hurt. But hopefully it'll change the course of his life if he makes the right decisions. Thank you all for joining me on A Filthy Read. And be sure to love yourselves and each other. Starlight Reflection.